Hello and welcome to Explore Home Repeat. Today we're at Peppa Pig World at Paultons Park in Hampshire, one of the UK's most popular theme parks for young families. With adorable Peppa-themed rides, colourful play areas and chances to meet Peppa and friends, it's a dream day out for little ones. But is it worth nearly £60 per adult ticket? We'll review the rides, explore some of the wider park and let you know if Peppa Pig World really lives up to the hype. So stick around to the end of the video to hear our review. Right, let's go and explore. So if you do get here early, it does mean you almost have to rope drop Peppa Pig World. They've actually got it closed off, and then at 10 a.m. they're going to let everyone in. So there is a big old queue waiting for everyone to get into Peppa Pig World. Well, here you go. Our first ride is going to be Grampy Rabbit Sailing Club. We've heard that the queues get quite bad for this, so we thought we'd come here first, get this one done early. I think we're the third group of the day to get on this boat, so the rest of the ride is completely empty at the minute.
This is a nice one to start off with.
Yeah, start off with nothing too exciting, nothing too thrilling. So it's really clever that all the rides are intertwined. We've got like a car ride up above us. It all weaves in and out. Loads of really nice landscaping and flowers and noises. I have to say, this looks a lot better than Gulliver's Land that we went to earlier on in the year.
Yeah, we'll have to link that video down below so you can watch that one.
Yeah, it's a very, very different. Just climbing up these stairs to the Queen's Flying Coach ride. We're getting loads done this morning, straight onto another ride, making the most of the very short queues. Basically, everything's 0 minutes at the minute. So we're now on the Queen's Flying Coach ride. This is sort of an up in the air, very slow car ride, but you get great views over the park. You can see the boat ride we just went on down there. There's then another circular boat ride over here. Tons of stuff over in the distance. Oh, we have just spotted over in the distance a tractor ride. Sienna is very excited. We've been watching lots of Tractor Ted on TV, so she is very excited.
These rides are just good enough, like they're good taster for toddlers.
Yeah, there's nothing wild as you'd expect in Peppa Pig World. It is very much made for toddlers, isn't it?
But it's a good introduction, even like as adults as well. If you're quite unsure of things, it just kind of gets you back in to like rides and attractions.
This is all part of our plan to train Sienna up so we can get her to Disney. I think we'll try Disneyland Paris first and then head over to Florida. So we're just trying to build her up in stages, get her used to the crowds and queues and things like that. If you've taken your toddler to any of the Disney parks, put a comment down below and let us know how you got on, because we'd love to know. Right, next up, Daddy Pig's car ride, a little flat track ride where you sit in a little car, kids can pretend to steer.
Yes, I don't know which colour we're going to get.
Sienna's very particular about what colour car she wants, so we'll see. Sienna, are you going to steer? Yes. Off we go. Whoa, doing some great driving here. Oh, Mummy wasn't driving. You need 2 people driving just to be sure. There's loads of stuff to look at Peppa Pig World. It's really like super well themed. I have to say, this is amazing. We've now been here 35 minutes. We're on our 4th ride, and some of these rides have been quite long. It has been no more than, I don't know, 2 minutes wait, 3 minutes wait maybe, for any ride so far. I don't know if it's going to get worse later, but now we are on to Grandpa Pig's little train, just a little train ride. You can see it behind me here, little train. Off we go on Grandpa Pig's little train.
I mean, it's quick, simple, and it kind of introduces them like a little train ride. There's not much to see.
No, I think the car rides have more to look at, more characters and things, but again, kids love a little train ride, so yeah, what's not to like? One good thing is you go round twice, because it's quite a short track. If you just went round it once, you would be a bit kind of shortchanged, but you go round twice, you get a bit of a longer ride. This is the longest wait of the day for George's Dinosaur Adventure. So we're just going to queue up. Hopefully Sienna is okay with it. So how did you like the dinosaur ride with Sienna?
I quite enjoyed it. It goes quite fast. We were in the queue. That was the longest queue we had today. And she did really well, except there was one thing I learned. If you go to guest services and you get them measured, then you can get like a wristband and then you don't get measured again throughout the rides because she freaks out all the time.
Oh, we're going into Peppa Pig's house now. Don't know what's in here. It's pretty small, but we're going to have a look. What I do love about this place is there's so many little rides, and I guess this is how they keep the wait times down, is there is just a lot of little rides to spread everyone out. You've not got everyone going on 3 or 4 rides like you do in some theme parks. Here we go into Peppa Pig's house. What is it?
Peppa, your pancake will be flat and round like everybody else.
But that won't happen this time.
Silly Daddy.
Everyone, have lots of fun in Peppa Pig World.
There are a couple of other rides that we haven't been on today, mainly because Sienna's not so keen on heights. So there's this helicopter one, Miss Rabbit's helicopters, and behind me this balloon ride as well. So maybe next time if we come again when she's a bit older, we'll try and do those. Oh wow, so you can have your photo taken with Peppa Pig and is that George, her brother? All dressed up in their winter outfits. They must be roasting because it's a pretty warm March day today. But it's really good that you can meet the characters. There's big queues though, so just be aware of that huge queue. As you can imagine, at Peppa Pig World there is a huge Peppa Pig shop with loads of stuffed toys and clothes, everything branded Peppa Pig. You can tell you're getting invested in the brand when you come here because I've just said to Izzy, oh my gosh, we can get Daddy Pig and Mummy Pig and Peppa Pig matching family t-shirts. Oh dear, it's got to that point.
Yep.
It's worth noting that whilst we've been concentrating on Peppa Pig World today, there are other massive areas of this park. This Critter Creek area, there's then Lost Kingdom as well, where there's lots of kind of bigger rides, but also some small ones as well. In this area just outside Peppa Pig World, there's also this Victorian carousel. Sienna is a huge carousel fan, so she has to go on this. If she sees one, she has to go on it. So we're just going to jump on it now, and then we're going to head over to Tornado Springs, I think, to ride those tractors we saw earlier. Sienna's discovered she can spin this to make us spin around. We're all feeling a bit queasy.
I mean, it's quite nice having a teacup ride within a carousel.
Yeah, absolutely. And to be honest, look how empty it is. Right now we're going to go into Tornado Springs, and I love the theming of this. We've got a roller coaster over here, absolutely flying around. But again, it's all done sort of like a Route 66 kind of vibe, lots of gas and oil type theming, good rock music in the background as you can probably hear. This huge single straight water slide called Buffalo Falls looks absolutely insane. It is absolutely massive. I think it's safe to say we won't be going on Buffalo Falls today, huh?
No, not yet. Maybe in the future.
Now we spotted this ride in the distance from Peppa Pig. Trekking tractors. Sienna is obsessed with tractors, so she is very excited again to pretend to drive a tractor. The good thing is we didn't have to pay for Sienna today, so she's now just over 2.5 years old, and if you're under a metre, you don't have to pay at all. You don't even have to book a ticket. So we just booked 2 adult tickets. They were £44 each, I think, and that was a reduced rate from 60 if you booked online. But at least we didn't have to pay for Sienna. What I would say is this, in comparison to somewhere like Gulliver's Land or something like that, is far, far, far superior. Everything's really high quality, everything's really well themed, everything looks really fresh and new and not tatty at all. So that is one thing. It's also massive. There are so many rides here for big and small kids. I really like this ride. Again, it's tractors, so it's a bit different. There's loads of stuff to look at. Loads of, I don't know what they are, like chipmunks or I don't know what they are. It's very sort of American farm themed. But again, I have to say, this is some of the best theming I've seen in a non-Disney park. It is really, really good. So much to look at. Sienna is just having a whale of a time. The fact that she gets to drive all these different vehicles and things. I think this place is brilliant. What do we think those little animals are?
I think they're gophers.
Maybe they're gophers. Yeah, I knew it was something very like American.
But if you want to tell us, you've got to comment down below because we don't know, we're just guessing.
For all you Disney fans out there, they actually serve pineapple Dole Whip here, which is unheard of in this country.
So I think Matt and Sienna are going to try Al's Auto Academy driving school. I think this is where they drive the cars themselves. It's all beautifully themed. The flowers, all the props and everything. It looks so authentic. And they have found a yellow one. Hi guys! Be safe! Yeah! Yellow car. Look at that smile on her face.
So that's our day over at Peppa Pig World. We're back home now. What did you think?
I thought it was an amazing place. It's so tidy. There's so many rides for the toddlers. It's amazing. Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
There were 2 areas of the park that we didn't even step foot in, Lost Kingdom and the zoo area, so there is even more to do. What I do love about this place is it's so family orientated. It's not a thought park or Alton Towers with huge big rides. There is tons to do for all ages. I mean, we had more than enough rides to get Sienna on for a full day, and there, like we said, there was still more to do in the park. Any negatives?
I'd say the price. It's really pricey. I mean, it was only for 2 adults. What was it again? It was,
well, £44 I think per adult. If you go on the day and don't book ahead, then it's £60 an adult. Although, if you do have a child under 1 metre, it is then free for them to get in. So it kind of weighs up. It still is expensive, but I think it is that good. I think it's worth it.
yeah, definitely, yeah.
We were obviously lucky going in March, finding a nice weekend in March. The queues were almost non-existent. The longest queue we had was probably
15 minutes.
Yeah, about 15 minutes for the George's Dinosaur ride, but everything else was practically just walk-ons. Now, I know probably in summer holidays and things like that, it gets busier, but I have heard it is quite good, that park in general, for short queues. Again, I think it's because they've got so many rides, they spread everyone out. So that is really good point to make. With that being said, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.
Bye!
Bye!